I'm guessing I'ma be okay.
Say that you don't feel me now.
I feel like I'ma live somehow.
Your love never meant much to me. Love never meant much to me. Your love never meant much to me.
Welcome to Houston as we prepare you for baseball from Minute Maid Park. Today, a contest from the AL West between the Oakland A's and the Houston Astros. Major League Baseball on the show is next. Framber Valdez will be on the mound for the Astros. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, this guy has a 4-pitch repertoire, right? And those are a lot of nice options to have. You can go hard, soft. You can go in and out. And anytime you have 4 pitches, if you can throw them for strikes, you have the big advantage.
Fellas, taking a look at these Astros entering play here this afternoon. They've been in a nice little groove, winning 3 of their last 4 games.
Matty, we've seen some good baseball in the first 2 games of this set, and expect another close one here. Both of the first 2 games decided by 1 run.
You know, D-Row, when you get in these series like this, when 1 run means so much, you like to be able to be the team to score first. But both these games have been very close, and it's going to boil down to who gets the big hits in the 7th, 8th, and 9th inning. He's only 4 pitches in, but he doesn't look too sharp to start the day off.
And that misses for ball 4, so it's a 5-pitch walk to get us started here this afternoon.
Batting second, the second baseman.
Into the box, Cesar Hernandez. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. From the belt, kicks and deals. Laureano gets his lead at first, nobody out. A line shot to third base. One out, runner at first. And up next, the power-hitting third baseman, Matt Chapman. From the belt, kicks and deals. On the ground is short. This could be 2. Altuve for 1. Over to Gurriel for an inning-ending double play. Nothing across here this half of the inning. And Anibal Sanchez starts the game on the mound for the 3rd and final game of the series. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, this guy wasn't too bad in his last one, Matt. Pitched all the way through the 6th inning. And listen, that's what you ask for nowadays. If you can get your starter to get you through the 6th inning and turn it over to the bullpen. He took the loss in the last one, but he actually pitched pretty well.
He lays out, but he can't make the play, and it's through into right.
Hey, you want to be the team on the attack, without question. In the bottom of the first, starting it off with a leadoff single gets everyone in your dugout going.
At the plate now, Miles Strong. But this is speared by the first baseman, and he'll take it to the bag for the out, and there's your unassisted double play. That'll bring up Yordan Alvarez. Couple of hits for him in 4 trips to the plate last night. And he goes against the shift there as this is on the ground at the left side. He takes the turn and heads for second. And he'll coast into second here with a 2-out double.
And this is just a cut fastball. He's trying to sneak in the back door. He's unable to get it done. Leaves it right over the heart of the plate. And that's just too easy for a guy like this. He's licking his chops as the ball arrives. And he drills it to the outfield for an extra base hit.
And Dan Dero, these A's, as they begin play here this afternoon, they suffered a bit of a setback last time out, but not to worry. They're still 6-2 over their previous 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, this is the big one right here. They've split the first 2 games of this series. You want to steal one right here.
And the shortstop is under it to make the play. Striding in for Oakland, Matt Olson. Lifetime in this matchup. He's just 1 for 6. First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now. And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes in this one, Mr. James Kingsley.
Dan, I know I was an offensive player, but I'm okay being a pitcher's umpire. If you're going to consistently pound that outer half, James Kingsley's usually going to give it to you.
Hey, listen, there's a reason why the pitchers throughout the league, they call him the king of the hill. You move the ball a little bit off the strike zone, he's not afraid to put that arm up. He's a very good pitcher's umpire.
Now this is popped up. Room, however, behind the plate for Castro. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out. Outfielder Stephen Piscotty the next to hit. He comes into this April contest as one of the hottest hitters in the league. His season average up into the high 300s now.
This guy's off to a blazing start, the kind of start we all expected. I think he'll be right up there on the leaderboards at the end of the season.
And a breaking ball runs in and gets him, and I doubt there was any intent behind that. Now it'll be Sean Murphy. His career numbers against this pitcher: 2 hits in 7 tries. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes.
When hitters are able to lay off curveballs and get themselves into good counts because of it, you're in pretty big trouble as a pitcher. A lot of guys rely on their opponents offering at that pitch, even when it...
Well, the left fielder's on it, and that retires the side. Half of the second set to go, and set to go is the second baseman, Jose Altuve. A bouncer up the middle, and that finds its way through for a base hit. So the Astros put a man aboard to get the inning underway.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
And for the second time in 2 innings here this afternoon, they bounced into a double play. So base is empty now after the double play. And digging in is the outfielder, Kyle Tucker. Swing and a little tapper. Now the pitch.
Down 0-2 to a guy with this much weaponry, 5 pitches he can go to, not looking good.
And it's fouled away.
He got a mistake right there, but missed it. Can't foul that pitch off in a big spot. 0-2 count. Hader caught too much of the zone.
And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
Well, that's a smart miss there. Sometimes guys will chase it down there, especially when they're in protect mode on an 0-2 count.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Here's another 1-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
We just saw a fastball right there. I would not be shocked if he tries to get this guy to go fishing right here and drops a little off-speed pitch in the dirt.
Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
Hey, this guy's a hard guy to put away. He's fouling off some tough pitches. 2-2 count, and he just seems to keep hanging right in there.
They've locked horns. Here's the next offering. Hit in the air out to center field. Center fielder giving chase. He can't get there, so the inning will continue. And he is into second with a 2-out double.
Hey, after that hit right there, Dero, that extends his hitting streak to 6 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. 6 days in a row with knocks will help you sleep better at night, Dan.
Yuli Gurriel is in with 2. And that's in there. Base hit. Tucker blows through the stop sign, headed for home. The tag, and he's safe. They've taken the lead.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roy. You get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%, not trying to do too much, able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. And strike 3 called as he says, you got to be kidding me, with the side retired. So 1 run. New inning set to get underway. And up next, the switch-hitting Stanford product, Jed Lowry. Weekly hit to third. Bregman has it. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
Batting up, the third baseman, Elvis Andrews.
Now at the plate is Elvis Andrews. Breaking ball called just a bit low.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence. He's got great body language on the mound. He's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
2-1 after the foul ball there. Into the windup and the pitch. Outside and a full count, 3-2.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
And this misses for ball 4. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings. And that'll bring in Ramon Laureano. He worked a walk to open up the ball game. The 1-0. Hit Weekly back to the mound. One there on to first, and for the second time in 3 innings, they ready to go for the last half of the inning, and Michael Brantley settles in to hit at the plate. Here's a two-seamer inside to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. A ball and a strike to Houston's leadoff batter. Hit back up the middle, gloved by Lowry. And he's safe at first as he beats this one out by about a half a step. Hold on here, though. That was really a close play, so they're checking to see if they want to challenge that safe call. To the plate now, Miles Straw, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. And he misses 2-1.
There's not too many umpires in the game that are going to ring that first strike right there. That was borderline up, even though it was in the zone.
That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. Throw into second, but he'll be in there with a double. Into the box, Yordan Alvarez. A fastball here as we'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. And that's through into center field, base hit. The runner from second crosses the plate. It's a 3-0 game.
Hey, not hit all that hard, Hero. He muscled it out there for a 2 RBI base hit.
Yeah, I don't care, Dan. Lawn dart, off the end of the bat, jam sandwich, doesn't matter. Found himself some green grass and gets 2 ribbies.
He popped out in his first trip. Counts even 1-1 to Alex Bregman. I think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a called strike 2. And this one's in the dirt, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. Here now the 2-2. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this will land untouched. Chopped now to short. Can they get 2? Lowry's got it. Hernandez at second. Relay to Encarnacion, and they turn to double play. Base is empty, 2 away, and that'll bring in Jose Altuve. A ball and no strikes.
Lots of hits given up, but so far no walks. At least he's making them work to get on base. Problem is, they haven't had to work too hard.
1-2. That pitch was so slow it barely registered on the radar gun.
Yeah, Matt, we don't see too many pitches crawling to the plate like that, especially these days. That can be a really tough pitch for a hitter to wait back on.
Still 2-2.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. Stepping in once again is Cesar Hernandez. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
And that was one of the hardest hit balls they've had all game, Matty. It's been a pretty feeble effort by his teammates on the offensive side.
Lifted in the air toward the line and right. Swing and a miss there as the breaking ball takes care of him for the first out. Now 1 down with the bases empty, and that means Matt Chapman will dig in at the plate. Starts him out with a sinker that's inside, 1-0. Chapman is one of the very best corner infielders in the game today. Oftentimes first and third basemen are known for their offensive work, but he's truly a multi-dimensional talent. Really makes an impact on defense, and that makes him incredibly fun to watch every time he takes the field. And he fouls this one off. Here comes the 1-2. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
No better way to minimize the potential damage a cleanup hitter can do than to strike out both guys in front of him. Always a confidence boost when you can sit down the guys at the top of the lineup.
Matt Olson is at the plate as he looks at ball 1. 2-0. And now pitch on the way. High and deep down the left field line.
He's 1 pitch away from striking out the side, but even more than that, to throw a donut up after your offense put up.
We'll have to press pause as that strike 3 to. And we're back in Houston. Welcome back to Minute Maid Park as we check in with Heidi. Now the first pitch.
Not shortstop.
Fouled off.
Correa.
And it's 1-1. Correa, sometimes called Show-Rea. He's a veteran of 7 years at the major league level. Takes this the other way to right. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is aboard.
There's a lot of moving parts in some guys' swings. It usually takes them a month or so to get it ironed out.
Now here's a comebacker back to the mound. On to first, and that's the 4th double play they've bounced into so far today. And with it, 2 are gone. So the bases are empty with 2 gone now. And digging in to bat next, the Cuban import Yuli Gurriel. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. A ball and a strike to count to the Astros first baseman. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Line shot to third, and the side is retired. Nothing doing there for Houston. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th. Edwin Encarnacion to the plate now. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count. Hit the other way out toward right field. On the run is Tucker, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out. So that'll bring up Stephen Piscotty, who was plunked with a pitch in his first trip to the plate. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone. 2-0 the count to the A's left fielder. It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters' counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches. And when he's getting the ball in the zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
And quickly, there are 2 away. In at the plate is Sean Murphy. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. And there's the first hit of the game for the A's.
Hey, that's a good executed breaking ball down in the zone. You got to tip your hat to the batter right there. He was able to get down on that baseball and drive it for a base hit.
Here's Jed Lowry now. Ground ball sent back up the middle, and that's through for a hit.
Hey, that was a well-executed pitch down and away. Sometimes you got to tip your hat to the offense. That's a nice piece of hitting. Maybe not what he was looking for, but the result was there.
So Elvis Andrus the next to bat, as he'll take a good look at a curveball that sweeps right across the zone in there for the first strike. And we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. Fouled away. Murphy on second. Lowry at first. 2 out in the inning. Back up. Oh, no, that got him. Safe at first. A good effort to recover there, and he almost made the play, but that's a base hit.
And I can't blame the pitching coach for making that walk. That's 3 consecutive 2-out hits here, so he's going to remind this guy that they just need to make 1 good pitch and get this.
1 run scores, and a 2nd run is across, and a relay to the plate. The tag, and he is out at the plate as 2 runs score. Jason Castro, the catcher, is in. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
The catcher.
Now a swing and a ground ball, and that's through for a base hit. Make him 1 for 2 in this one. So the batting order turns over now and set to go. Michael Brantley. He's got hits in both of his at-bats so far in this one. Bottom part of the zone, a good changeup gets the call. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. 5th inning of play here in a 3-2 ball game. And he lays off for a ball. 2-1.
Man, he just missed the zone right there. One of the toughest pitches in the game, that backdoor cutter. As an offensive player, you give up on that pitch. As soon as it comes out of the hand, next thing you know, it's trying to grab the corner.
Throw just does beat him to the bag, and that was pretty close.
Oh, man, I don't know how that happened. Looked to be a base hit to the outfield, but then all of a sudden the throw comes in and they get the force on the plate. To be honest, that just can't happen.
In the dirt here, and a nice job keeping it close. It's ball 1. 3 runs, 10 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. And he lays off upstairs, but it's ruled a strike, and he can't believe it. 1-2. Swung on, but it's pulled foul wide of third. Swing, and he takes this the other way to right, and that'll get down for a base hit. And they'll have runners at the corners following the 1-out single. Now time is called, and this could very well be to buy a few more pitches for those relievers. So now to the plate, Yordan Alvarez. As he'll take a look at ball 1. Hit hard, but foul. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. The tag, and he is safe on a very close play at the bag. The 2-1. A low changeup that's laid off.
Definitely in a tough situation facing the 3-hitter. You can work around him and maybe walk him to load the bases, but that just sets up the cleanup guy with the bases loaded.
He got him, and it'll probably take a base hit now to get that runner across from third.
Flat out locked him up with a changeup right there. Usually you're trying for a swing and miss when you throw that pitch in a 2-strike count, but clearly he wasn't looking for it, so it's a backwards K for him.
Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. Alex Bregman is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a ball outside. It's 1-0. Up top, it's 2-0.
Boy, this is one of those tricky spots for a pitcher, right? You have an open base, but you have a guy on deck that can do a lot of damage. Not a good spot to be in if you're a pitcher right now.
3-0 to him now. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway. Fastball too high, ball 4. So up to the plate next will be Jose Altuve. One of the bigger spots in the ball game so far. Bases juiced now with 2 away. Here comes Bob Melvin now out of the Oakland dugout. And it appears that'll be all for Anibal Sanchez. So he'll depart here in the 5th after working just 4 2/3, and he's on the hook for the L unless this one turns around. Up around the letters with that one for ball 2.
Nowhere to put anybody. 2-0 count, not a good spot to be in as a pitcher.
Here's a topper fouled off to the right, and that'll even the count at 2-2. Third foul ball in a row, and this is turning into a pretty good at-bat. Brentley on third, Strong at second, Bregman on at first with 2 down. Waved at and missed for the 3rd out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. Clearly fired up to work out of that jam. More from the show. Saturday Baseball following this message and a word from our local stations. All set for the start of the inning, and standing in as the switch-hitting second baseman, Cesar Hernandez. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. And he lays off there, 1-0. Hit the other way out toward right field. After it is Tucker, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out. So 1 gone for the A's in their half of the 6th. And up next, the power-hitting third baseman, Matt Chapman. Hit in the air down the right field line. On the run is Tucker, and that gets down and ought to be good for extra bases. The throw is wild, and it gets away.
Now that the right fielder.
And that'll bring up Matt Olson. He'll swing and lift the ball foul off to the left and out of play. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. 0-1, here's the pitch. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
This is why the manager pencils these guys in the middle of the order. Big spot, time for them to get back in this game with a couple quality ABs.
In the dirt, but swung on and missed. And he makes the throw to first. Olson is retired, 2 down now. Striding in is Edwin Encarnacion, trying here to plate the tying run from second. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery.
Count 1-0.
The 1-0. Hard liner to center field. That's in there. Base hit. And that's going to tie our ball game as the runner scores from second to make it 3-3 now.
Boy, there were big RBIs and big base hits, D-Roll, but none more than with 2 outs. A big 2-out knock right there. Not only ties things up, but keeps the inning going as well.
Yeah, just a great approach right there by the batter. You never know when your number's going to be called. You always wanted to pass the baton to the next guy behind you. Take the donut off your bat and trust in the teammate behind you. That is a huge knock and keeps the line moving.
Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. The 1-0. Liner in there for a base hit.
I mean, that's a well-executed curveball right there. Pitcher does exactly what he wants to do. Gets the hitter out on his front foot, gets him out and around the baseball, and he still finds a hole.
Sean Murphy is in for the 3rd time here as he watches one that misses low. It's a ball and no strikes. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, and no one will get this one. Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. Ready with the 1-2. Slapped hard the opposite way. And that's in there. Base hit. Encarnacion rounds third and is digging for the plate. And he's safe at the plate as they take the lead.
That's a nice piece of hitting right there, Dan. He went heater up in the zone and then tried to drop the off speed, but he was on it.
Boy, Mark, that's the oldest trick in the book, right? You use one pitch to set up the other. This guy wasn't having any part of that.
Here comes the Astros skipper up out of the Houston dugout. And a change is in the offing as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. 5 2/3 innings of work on his final ledger as he was not particularly sharp from the get-go here. And he'll get under it to put it away in foul territory, and that ends the inning. So it's 2 runs on 4 base hits. No errors and a couple of men left on. 6th, 7th, and 8th place hitters due up in the bottom of inning number 6. It's the A's 4 and the Astros 3. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and stepping in is the veteran shortstop, Carlos Correa.
The shortstop, Carlos Correa.
First pitch on its way. And that's by him. It's 0-1. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1.
If he doesn't shorten his swing up right there, there's no chance he keeps his bat back.
And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Up next, the right fielder.
1 away for the Astros here in the 6th. And in to hit next will be the outfielder Kyle Tucker. 0-1 the count. And the pitch.
0-1.
Man, that's one of those. How could you not swing at that one? A good take there on that pitch.
Ball, that's inside.
Ball 2 with a sinker that runs off the inside.
Ball
Lays
3.
off the changeup, and he's ahead in the count now, 3-1.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
He loses him on ball 4. Now the Cuban import Yuli Gurriel. First pitch of the AB now.
Ball 1.
He's ready. Here's the 1-0. And he looks at a slider in there. 1-1. Gurriel behind a ball and 2 strikes. Here comes the 1-2. Tucker stands at first with 1 out. 1-2 offering looked like a slider that time, but it's 2-2. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact.
Not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
3-2 lined into right center. A great at-bat there. That's a base hit. He'll hold at second, and there are 2 aboard now.
Boy, talking about making a pitcher work, D-Row. 8-pitch at bat. Finally leads off to a base hit.
I got to be honest with you. After the 7th pitch, you start to get in auto swing mode. He could have thrown the rosin bag, and he would have took a hack at it. So hats off to him. Not only battling for 8 pitches, but getting the result.
Jason Castro is at the plate as he takes a cold strike 1, and it's fouled away. And another foul ball. Here it comes on 0-2. A bouncer up the middle. Lowry on the move. He has it to Encarnacion, who's got it, and that retires the side. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 man left aboard. We're through 6 full. Oakland is on top in this one, 4-3. Here's Elvis Andrus now, and he'll get us started in what's officially the back third of this one. Hit in the air down the right field line. And that's in there, base hit. Around first, digging for 2. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
Managers these days like to think of that 9-hole hitter as the second leadoff man, and he plays the role pretty well right here. Gets the leadoff double, and now he gives the real leadoff man a chance to bring him home.
Into the box now, Ramon Laureano. And on the first pitch, he hits it in the air to right. And that's taken in straightaway right. Will he try from second? Digging in, the switch hitter, Cesar Hernandez. It's been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive. Not sure if that was a purpose pitch or not, but I liked it. As a pitcher, sometimes you've got to be willing to back the guy off the plate by running something hard inside. You can't just let guys be comfortable standing in the batter's box against you.
And that'll bring in Matt Chapman, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. And now the first pitch.
Hey, great job pounding the zone strike 1. When you got a great hitter in the box, you got to get ahead. Count leverage is a must.
A ball and a strike to count to Matt Chapman. Count is 1-2 now. That misses, and we're even at 2-2. Andres on third with 2 out. He stays alive, still 2-2. Even at 2-2. The pitch. Fastball is outside. It's full now, 3-2.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
Smoke toward third. On to the first baseman, Gurriel, and that will end the inning. Here's Michael Brantley. He'll lead things off against the same reliever that finished off the last inning.
Well, you don't see in this day too many relievers going multiple innings, but guys have to earn that trust from their managers. We'll see how he handles it here.
J.B. Wendelken will come on in relief as he'll make his second appearance of the season so far. Here's the 0-1. And it's 1-2.
When I broke into the league, not many guys were throwing that elevated fastball with that much velocity on it. The game has changed.
Andres fields it cleanly, and a good throw gets him 1 gone. So now into the box is Miles Straw. His prior history versus this arm, he's 1 for 2. Right-hander against right-hander, as this is a ball 1-0.
You know, because this is just a 1-run game, this doesn't strike me as a situation where he's going to be working around a guy. I think he's going to challenge him right here.
And he fouls this one off. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
Boy, there's the perfect pitch right there, the straight changeup. He hadn't used it yet in this at-bat, and what does he do? He uses it, pulls the string, and gets the big strikeout.
Yordan Alvarez is the batter now as he looks at a ball 1-0. A 2-0 count to the Astros DH. 2-0 count. The pitch is swung on and missed, strike 1.
What I love right there is just the freedom in that hack. He ain't trying to do anything but hit the baseball as far as he can.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the. Ready to begin the 8th, and standing in the outfielder, Matt Olson. First pitch of the AB now. Ground ball right into the shift. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. And now, Edwin Encarnacion singled in his last at-bat. First pitch on its way.
1-0.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
Strong is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2. Stepping up is Stephen Piscotty. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. And he swings and pops it foul behind the plate. And he will indeed make the play in foul territory. And that'll bring up Alex Bregman. It was a walk in his last trip.
Down by 1. I'm interested to see how they approach this as an offense, especially if they get someone on base early in the inning. Some teams, you know, they're going to try and manufacture that run, just trying to get that one run across. Others, they're going to look for 1 or 2 big swings to make it happen.
Sinker misses that time, and it's 2-1. Fastball on the inner third, taken for a strike. 2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
Action pitch right here, 2-2. The last thing you want to do is to fall behind the count 3-2.
Lets him off the hook there, as this isn't even close for ball 4. Jose Altuve stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. Bregman aboard here at first with nobody out. Too much dip on the sinker, laid off for a ball. For his career in this matchup, he's gone 3 for 6. And that one yanked just foul. Now the 2-1 is swung on and missed for strike number 2.
Threw that fastball right by him. He had no chance to get the barrel of that one.
Grounded back up the middle. Lowry's got it. Hernandez at second. Back to first, and a costly at-bat there as the possible tying run is erased on the double play. Next to hit is Carlos Correa. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. And this is taken outside for ball 1. Down the third baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. Now here it comes. Fouled off. This is foul right side. Now another 1-2 to short. Gloved by Lowry. On to Encarnacion at first, and that ends the inning. Astros are down quietly. Still all set to start the 9th in this one, and now it'll be the catcher, Sean Murphy. First pitch coming. Here it is. Fouled away. Now the pitch.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Easy there, big fella. 2-2.
Hey, I'd like to see a little bit more discipline in that. You get a count in your favor, and he's swinging a pitch that bad? Not good.
2-2 pitch is fouled away.
After fouling off the second one, I got to step out of the box, adjust my batting gloves, and tell myself there's no chance he's tripling up on that pitch.
Fastball well outside. Jed Lowry will be next. And a good hard slider as this one swung on and missed for the first out here in the 9th. Next, it'll be Jed Lowry. Popped into foul ground his last time up.
Yeah, we used to have a saying right here. You would stride to the plate for this AB, trying to chop wood. Not in today's game. You just want to get your bat plane on the same path of the ball. Can't continue to swing under those elevated heaters.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Strong is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2. Up next, Elvis Andrews. He doubled earlier and carries a 2-for-2 line into this appearance. Lays off 1-0. 2 out, nobody on. And here's a ball hit in the air. Long run for the right fielder. He dives, but he can't make the catch. It's a foul ball. The 1-1 home. Now this is popped up. Room, however, behind the plate for Castro. And he'll get under it to put it away. Now at the plate, Kyle Tucker. It was a walk in his last trip. Trevor Rosenthal comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the ninth.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention please. Now pitching for the A's, number 31, Trevor Rosenthal.
Nick Senzel is into the game as a defensive replacement now as he takes over in right.
Number 15, Nick Senzel.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. And that misses, ball 1. First 2 pitches off the mark here. It's 2-0.
Don't expect this pitcher to throw something over the heart of the plate. He's going to have to stay on the corners right here. Huge spot in this game. Do not miss over the heart and get beat.
Pulled toward right center field. Laureano is there, and that's not the start to the bottom of the ninth this crowd was hoping for. 1 away.
The first baseman, number 10.
Next to dig in, Yuli Gurriel. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. First pitch is a slider down low. It's 1-0.
Hey, that's a nice take by the batter right there, but that's a non-competitive off-speed pitch. Got to do better to at least entice a swing.
Missed with it again, and it's 3-0 now.
Well, he knows it. But this is the kind of guy you just have to go right after. He's not the biggest threat with the bat, so it's time to challenge him right here.
Stepping in next, Jason Castro. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. 1-0 the count. From the belt, kicks and deals. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Gurriel leads off first with 1 away. Strike swinging, chased a high one there.
Now, this guy's got some of the nastiest stuff in the game, and it is absolutely no fun for an offense to try and piece together any type of attack when he's throwing this stuff.
So it's a backwards K on the changeup that time. Jason Castro becomes out number 2 in the bottom of the ninth. Michael Brantley is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1. Swing and a miss, 1-1.
I always remember John Smoltz telling me the greatest asset a closer can have is short-term memory. And this situation calls for it right here. He's got to forget that he has any traffic on the base pass and just attack the zone.
Last strike now for Houston. Lifted the other way to left center. Long run for the center fielder. He's not going to have a play on it, and this might bring home the runner from first. And that'll score the tying run. We're back to even, 4 apiece.
You know, Dero, in today's game, it's not easy scoring in the late innings, so that RBI base hit to tie things up, that comes at a really good time.
Yeah, I say it's not easy. They got 11 guys in the bullpen. I don't think a guy throws under 97 miles an hour with sinking cut. That is unbelievable he's able to get that knock in that big spot.
Pitch inside the throw, and he will be nailed at third on a questionable decision, to say the least, and the inning is over. Ross Adolph. So now to the plate, Ramon Laureano. It's his job to get something into the outfield and give that go-ahead run a chance to score from second. Runner's on his way to third. Tries to bunt his way on here, but this is a foul ball. chopped weakly to the left.
You have one job in this situation, especially down 0-2. You have to find a way to advance that runner to third and give your teammate a chance to drive something into the outfield. You cannot not.
Oh, and he's into third safely with the stolen base. Next up is Cesar Hernandez. His day at the plate hasn't amounted to much, 0 for 4, but this is a great opportunity to make amends.
Well, when your team really needs you, like they need it right here, you have to be able to put your personal struggles out of your mind. Right now is all that matters.
This is a situation where you're going strictly for the strikeout. Infield in, and from the offensive standpoint, you're just trying to create hard contact and get it by that infield.
Fastball, and he has to bend out of the way of that one.
Well, this is a strikeout situation, but it's also a ground ball situation. I expect we'll see a lot of pitches down in the zone trying.
Oh, and look at this. High in the air and deep. And when this ball comes down, they'll have taken the lead. Home run. So a 2-run shot to left center. First home run of the campaign for him, and it's now 7-4.
And with one swing of the bat, they got the lead here in extra innings. That's always the fear, right? You get into extra innings, Dan, and everybody forgets how to play baseball, and we're all just trying to create a home run derby. But that was a heck of a swing to give his team the lead.
It sure was, D-Row. Now they're going to need the pitching staff to buckle down to get through this bottom half inning. Big swing of the bat, but you want to make it pay with the scoreless bottom of this inning.
Ryan Stanek will come on in relief as he'll make his second appearance of the season so far.
The designated hitter, Matt Chapman.
So that brings up the always intense Matt Chapman as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. He's got 1 hit in 4 at-bats. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That could be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
Hit sharply on the ground. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
Up next,
next will be the cleanup hitter, Nick Senzel. In 8 at-bats in the series, he's collected 3 hits. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Try to bunt for a base hit here as he gets this one down. And the throw is too late. He's on with a beautifully placed bunt single. Edwin Encarnacion now, as he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. In his career versus this pitcher, he's 1 for 5. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Pitch inside, the throw. And he'll be tagged out at second base. So stepping in is Miles Strong. He's doubled and singled in 4 at-bats in this contest. Diego Castillo takes the ball, looking to make sure this game goes no further. Save situation here in inning number 10. From the stretch.
You know, in this situation, you almost have to pitch like there's no one on base. That run really doesn't mean anything with the lead they've got. The hitter is the guy that can turn this game on its head.
And that's the first down. Big spot here, and it'll be Yordan Alvarez. Though they might pitch around him here with a couple of bases empty. Strike one to start the at-bat. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact.
Right guy, right spot. This is one of the better hitters in their lineup. Just the guy they want to see coming up now to get this inning going.
The 2-1 home is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike two.
Trying to do way too much up there from what I can tell. He knows that's a big run standing there at third, but that swing was way out of control. You still have to stay within yourself and look for your pitch.
Swung on in the dirt for the third strike. And he makes the throw to first. Alvarez is retired, 2 down now.
Good pitch there, and that was a nice job by his battery mate to complete the play first after the ball hit the dirt.
And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. No balls and 1 strike. No hits to this point. Soft liner to the right side. So on to first will be in time to take care of him, and the A's have taken the rubber match of this 3-game set as this ball game is over. 6-4 the outcome today. Trevor Rosenthal claims the win out of the pen, his first. Diego Castillo records the save, his first of the year. So that'll do it for us. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plezak, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to the new website, theshow.com.
Here now is our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Athletics, 6 runs, 11 hits, no errors. They left 10 men on base. For the Astros, 4 runs, 13 hits, no errors. They left 9 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 36 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.
I'm 0 to end while bun down when I settle in. I break ground, feel the bass when you not around. Golden glove with a triple crown. I raise the ring cause I hold it down. I'm about to chase money in case, clean up base, pick up the pace. I'm about to chase money in case, clean up base. Got a call for it if you got it. Ain't no stopping on the go. Got a call for it if you got it.